We love the good things in life, and our whole family enjoys nature. The more we dreamed about a second home, the more we realized we wanted to find a way to make nature more a part of our lives.
Over the years, we've learned a lot about each other, the things that are truly important to us both.
Beautiful designs.
Confidence in our builder.
A great builder with a complete solution.
A great team of talented professionals.
Elegance and natural beauty, all in one beautiful home.
A family-owned company with real integrity.
We wanted a home that would give us the lifestyle we've always dreamed of. Elegant, and yet very relaxing. A home that would always blend with nature and also be very distinctive. That's why we chose Pioneer.
Pioneer Log Homes of British Columbia, handcrafters of the finest log homes on earth. Headquartered in Williams Lake, British Columbia, approximately 350 miles north of Vancouver, this location has provided excellent access to the world's finest stands of Western red cedar. Brian Reed Sr. established Pioneer Log Homes of British Columbia in 1973. As the years passed and the Pioneer family grew, it became clear that close family support would become an integral part of Pioneer's successful operation. The first family member to come on board was brother Andre Chevignet. Andre began working with Brian Sr. in his early teens. He quickly mastered the trade and is a master craftsman in his own right. After spending many years as Pioneer's lead builder and site supervisor, Andre is now Pioneer's general manager. Andre has personally trained many of Pioneer's master craftsmen who have originated from Europe and Canada. He has ensured that the Pioneer handcrafting system and the Pioneer tradition of quality has continued as the organization has grown. Andre takes a personal interest in every Pioneer client and is known for his keen sense of design and ability to work with Pioneer's customers throughout the design and building process, ensuring that every detail is taken care of and meets our customers' log home dreams. In addition to making sure that each home that Pioneer handcrafts meets the strict quality Pioneer standards, Andre oversees the day-to-day operations required to keep our 3 building sites and overall production running at maximum efficiency. Brother David Chevignet has gone on to establish Pioneer Logging, harvesting the timber for your log home. Son Brian Reed Jr., trained by both Brian Sr. and Andre, oversees operation of our 150-mile house building site. Brian Jr. is a master craftsman with the natural ability to determine the customer's design ideas and create the customer's vision. The variety and quality of his log building skills are seen in each structure he and his 150-mile house crew create. A third brother, Keith Reed, owns and operates Mastercraft Cabinets, Windows and Doors Limited, providing what you desire in the interior of your log home. The Pioneer extended family is made up of dedicated craftsmen from Europe and Canada. Peter Arnold and Joel Rorda head up our Williams Lake division. Peter came to Pioneer in 1994 after completing his apprenticeship for heavy timber framing and carpentry in Switzerland. He is now a master craftsman, specializing in creating new techniques for log construction joinery. Joel Rorda completed both his carpentry apprenticeship and log building apprenticeship working with Pioneer. Joel is also a master craftsman and specializes in incorporating unique and odd-shaped logs into Pioneer's log homes. Bayet Schwaller and Sam Peterson head up our Soda Creek division. In 1993, after completing his apprenticeship in heavy timber framing and carpentry, Bayet came to Canada seeking to learn new construction methods. Bayet is a master craftsman and specializes in special designs, including intricate massive roof systems and dovetail joinery. He is probably best known for creating the spectacular carvings on many of Pioneer's homes. Sam Peterson gained his introductory log building training through a small private trade school, then came to Pioneer to finish his apprenticeship and develop his skills. Sam is a master craftsman and highly skilled technical builder. What started as one man's passion for achieving his dreams has now grown to provide our log homes to the world. Over the past 3 decades, we have shipped our beautiful log homes throughout the United States, Europe, Japan, and Australia. Brian thrives on sharing his passion for log home beauty and quality, making it possible for your log home dreams to come true. In the remote forest lands of British Columbia, Pioneer carefully chooses the strong and enduring jewel of the coast rainforest, Western Red Cedar, as the premium building log for your log home. Western Red Cedar has been long considered one of the premier wood species for log home construction. The stability of cedar limits settling, twisting, and checking. Its resistance to decay and insect infestation are legendary. It boasts minimal shrinkage, a straight grain, excellent acoustic properties, and with a high thermal mass is an excellent insulator. Western Red Cedar gives your home a rich, warm, and inviting tone that truly defines the natural beauty of a log home. These majestic cedars are skillfully incorporated into our design and customers' desires to create the most magnificent homes on earth. With so many of Mother Nature's finest examples in our inventory, you will never be compromised with your home. We have the largest inventory of character house logs of any log builder in the world. By maintaining this huge inventory of rough-peeled and dry logs, you know we can construct a home or structure of the finest quality timber on earth, never having to compromise with the wrong fiber because of not having the selection to make the exact choice. Our highly skilled logging crews are trained to use only the best forest practices when harvesting timber. We consistently meet and exceed British Columbia's strict forest practices code. Careful harvesting of Western Red Cedar ensures that only select trees are culled from the vast, dense rainforest. We actively search for damaged and fallen trees. Pioneer has become renowned for its skill and commitment to harvesting these trees, leaving the forest free to regenerate. After the house logs have been harvested, Pioneer applies the prescribed treatments to ensure the logged area can grow into a new forest. When the logs are delivered to one of Pioneer's 3 building sites, they're sorted according to size and species. Special attention is given to identify logs that have character and natural beauty. To us, these are rare jewels of the forest. We carefully set them aside to use later for special features in your new home. We build each piece to fit your home and individual dream. Following nature's lead, the logs are naturally cured to a maximum moisture content of under 15%. This process is aided first by rough peeling the logs, then carefully stacking them to allow the air to circulate, creating a naturally dried premium building log. Pioneer's attention to detail is evident from the first stage of construction through the final delivery of your handcrafted log home. Our master builders handpick each log to be used in your home. Care is taken to match the log size, species, and characteristics that you have specified. Hand peeling each log allows our trained workers to take the special care needed to preserve the natural characteristics of the log. Each log is scribed and cut to fit the log below. We use a full lateral overscribe method that has been designed to shrink to the log below. Logs are natural insulators, radiating heat back into the home while providing an aesthetic look unmatched by any other building material. Pioneer insulates the lateral grooves and notches, increasing the heat efficiency. Our signature notch, the Pioneer Shrink Notch, has been developed over the past 30 years by Brian Reed Sr., our master log builders and timber framers. This notch incorporates timber joinery learned in Europe, and century-old log building techniques, combined with modern log joinery technology, creating a superior fit that has been engineered to shed water and grow tighter over time, ensuring that your log home will last for many generations to come. The joinery is finished with axes and slicks, sculpting it to perfection, creating a distinctive appearance. Placing the ridgepole on your log home at our building site is an exciting step that signals to all that another handcrafted home has been completed. The crew's excitement grows as your home is tagged, then dismantled and shipped to your home site. We send at least one master craftsman to supervise the unloading and reassembly of your log home to ensure that you're fully satisfied with your log structure. Shipped in North America by truck with the whole load bubble wrapped in plastic and protected with tarps, this precious cargo is sent on its journey to your building site. When shipping to overseas locations such as Germany or Australia, our cargo is loaded into open-top containers and shipped to its destination, where it is then reassembled by one of our master craftsmen. It is critical that proper supervisors are on site to ensure proper reassembly combining speed and accuracy. We are very fortunate to work in the most beautiful places on earth for the finest people on earth. At Pioneer, we use a sealer on the log ends to minimize checking and cracking on these surfaces. No two homes are ever the same. Your home will be as unique and as special as you are. Mastercraft Cabinets, Windows, and Doors has been associated with Pioneer Log Homes for the past 30 years, providing custom-designed windows, doors, and cabinets expressly for your Pioneer Log Home. Mastercraft is excited to offer you a choice of finishes for your exterior windows and doors. Metal-clad finishes are available in 16 colors, copper-clad, or a natural wood finish. The Mastercraft installation system means your windows and doors can be easily installed immediately after your home has been reassembled, then completely finished with all the settling requirements having been pre-calculated. Your custom Mastercraft kitchen cabinetry is available in a variety of species and finishes that is sure to please even the most discerning chef. From the smallest cabin to the largest log home in the world, Pioneer skilled craftsmen from Europe and Canada can make your dream log home a reality. Pioneer encourages you, our customers, to express your log home dreams and then work with our design team to turn these dreams into a reality, an expression of your chosen lifestyle to share and enjoy with your family and friends. No two homes are ever the same. Your home will be as unique and as special as you are. Pioneer retains the services of professional engineers throughout the United States, Canada, and Europe who work with Pioneer's designers and master craftsmen, ensuring that your home will meet local, regional, and national building codes. With these specifications accounted for by our design team, our master craftsmen then create the intricate roof systems and structural components. These elements have become the hallmark of Pioneer's legendary reputation for pushing the limits of logitecture and architecture.
We love our new log home. It's warm, comfortable, and so beautiful.
If anyone ever craves to hear my advice in a post and beam house, I'd tell them 3 things. Choose cedar, allow extra space during design for the forest you'll put into your house, and go with Pioneer Log Homes of British Columbia.
Thank you so much for our beautiful log home. Your craftsmanship is absolutely outstanding. It was a real pleasure watching Pioneer's crew assemble the logs. It all went so smoothly. They really know their job.
This is a dream come true for me and my family. I cannot say enough about how pleased we are with our new home and the workmanship.
Thank you so much for going the extra mile to make our home look so unique.
The house is fabulous. Everyone on the Pioneer team was great.
We highly recommend Pioneer Log Homes to anyone.
Pioneer offers you unlimited choice of features. One-of-a-kind accent interior and exterior carvings, ridgepole carvings, archway styles, log features including feature posts, built-in log shelving, benches, log stair systems, and unique log railing posts. As all of Pioneer's master builders are experts in heavy timber and log construction, it is natural that we create a fusion of log and timber. They are a beautiful mixture of traditional log, post, and beam construction, allowing more flexibility in design, door and window placements, as well as interior and exterior finishes. Fusion is the natural evolution. The results are perfection. Did you know having a massive log roof system transfers more load to the exterior walls, giving you much more flexibility for your planned design and allowing for much more open space than in conventional construction? Your great room can truly be as majestic as the great lodges of the West. Each piece of your timber frame home is hand prepared using specialized timber frame tools. No matter what your preference may be, traditional log fusion or timber frame, a home built by Pioneer's master craftsmen from Europe and North America will exceed any others because of superior craftsmanship, the finest fiber available in the world, and our inventories of seasoned wood. Pioneer post and beam homes are an exquisite choice for those who desire a blend of majestic log beauty and conventional home finishing. We are genuinely excited to become your log home builder and bring you the finest home on earth. We warmly invite you to call and come visit. Home and Garden TV selected 7 of the most amazing log homes in North America to feature on the show Amazing Log Homes. And no less than 3 of these homes were built by Pioneer Log Homes. Feel free to use any information here to help you become further educated and make the best decision on a log home, a fusion home, or a timber frame. Bring your log home plans and dreams. We'll work with you every step of the way. Watch our talented artists handcraft your dream log home in beautiful Williams Lake at Pioneer Log Homes of British Columbia.
Get ready to see some amazing log homes and their unbelievable features. We've searched the country for the best of the best. From a 4,800 square foot living room
was the crown jewel
to a kitchen where the cabinets alone cost 120 grand. Oh, and did we mention the views?
You do have to pinch yourself to realize that you live here.
The sky's the limit on these log homes. See what happens when the budget doesn't matter and imagination takes over to create the most amazing log homes. Colorado is known for its stunning mountain retreats. So it's no surprise that our first amazing log home sits high in the Rockies on a 376-acre ranch. And it's obvious, even before you get inside, that this home will knock your socks off. It's 10,000 square feet, has a huge gourmet kitchen, luxury bathrooms, custom-made wine cellar, and more handcrafted details than most people could ever dream about. It belongs to Gloria and her husband, Gunter Preuss, who just happens to build top-dollar custom cabinetry for other people in swanky places like Aspen and Vail.
So when you do a lot of these homes, obviously you get a lot of ideas.
We'll say, but we'll bet even Gunter's top clients would envy some of the exquisite features here. Starting at the front entrance.
We designed the house around this entry system and these big logs.
No simple columns for this log cabin.
These trees are magnificent red cedars from British Columbia. Probably 1,200 years old. They could have wound up fence posts in somebody's backyard or a privacy fence someplace, and we're just so fortunate to have them here in our home.
The trees are 51 feet tall and 12 feet across. And they're each worth more than the luxury cars that might park out front. And get a load of that front door.
Welcome.
Hand-carved by a friend who surprised them with the design. Once inside, the giant windows let light and views into every corner of the house. The grand living room is the gathering place where there are carved archways, reliefs, and a stunning handcrafted kitchen to one side, where the cabinets alone cost 120 grand.
These cabinets are knotty alder, and the carving in all this was done by a local carver.
Gunter's company designed the kitchen and details. Gloria picked out her favorite appliances. For her, this dream space is a necessity.
We live in a place where going out to dinner does not lend itself too easily, and we entertain a lot, so I do a lot of cooking here, and it works great.
And once you're finished with dinner, you can belly up to this pub-worthy bar, also handmade by Gunter's company. When the sun goes down, there's more to look at with all the custom-designed light fixtures.
This is my own special little retreat. I get to come in here and relax.
The master bath has stone floors and a soaking tub with its own window on the world.
It's wonderful.
But the part of this house that literally has people stand back in awe is this magnificent 3-story staircase worth about $100,000. The treads spiral around a log that's 54 feet tall. But want to know the most amazing thing about it?
The staircase was the most fun project ever.
It's incredible, but Gunter made this himself. He's actually a second-generation master craftsman, but this was by far his biggest success. But only after he invented a solution to a huge problem.
We actually built a machine to drill these pipes into here, these rods into there. And those rods go about this far into the tread itself, and then the tread laminates over the top of these steel dowel rods. So this was a tremendous challenge and a lot of joy.
You'd be hard-pressed to find another log home with more handcrafted detail anywhere in the country. From the views, to the stunning use of ancient logs, to the fantasy kitchen, this is one amazing house. But don't ask Gunter to pick a favorite feature.
You can't ask a question like that. All the woodwork is fabulous. You can't ask me to single out one thing.
Hey, it's not like we asked you to name a favorite child.
Oh my.
This is the sequoia of all log homes. So big, you could park a small airplane inside, along with a fleet of cars. This mammoth weekend retreat is 20,000 square feet, and it's one of the biggest log homes in the country.
When we came up with this plan, it looked like it was just a normal-sized cabin to me. And then when the logs actually came, I began to understand the magnitude of what we had just done. It was massive.
And that's an understatement. This log cabin is so massive, the Great Hall is bigger than most people's entire homes. It's 4,800 square feet with a towering A-frame ceiling. It has 7 private bedrooms and a bunkhouse loft that will sleep dozens. But that's not all. A tricked-out basement comes complete with a game room, media room, and a comfy theater that will seat more than 20. Why so big? This couple has 6 kids, and they're expecting many more than the 10 grandkids they already have.
The intention was not in any way, shape, or form to create something that was grand and to be shown off.
But that's what they got. Christy and her husband Bob Worsley, a catalog entrepreneur, built their log home back in 1999. The home was actually pre-built in Canada and arrived in Arizona with 8 men, 2 75-ton cranes, and lots of logs. In just 3 days, they had the bones of this luxury lodge complete.
I'm fascinated with the corners. Everything is held together by those corners throughout the house. There isn't a nail in this structure.
The hand-peeled logs average about 20 inches in diameter, and they're scribed so tight you can't even get a knife between them. But incredibly, in a home full of logs, there's a single post that really stands out.
It basically was the crown jewel.
It is a stunning 13-ton red cedar log.
It's the centerpiece of the home. It's the first thing you see. It's 13 feet across. It's a massive piece, and it carries 19 tons of the weight of the house.
The tree was discovered floating off the coast of British Columbia and was salvaged by the home builder. It would have cost more than $50,000 to buy, but the builder gave it to the family as a gift.
Every handhold and every foothold is key.
For the Worsleys, it's literally the family tree.
Go, Dad, go, Dad.
He made it! Woohoo!
Over in the kitchen, there's an oversized island. The idea here was to have enough room to cook for 50.
This is not a commercial kitchen where you see everybody wearing plastic gloves.
The kitchen has 2 sinks, 2 ovens, and 200 chickens. They call this the Peck Kitchen, named after Christy's grandmother. So the decorating theme just had to be chickens.
Yeah, chicken on the wall, chickens in the curtains, chickens everywhere.
In a lodge so large, there are bound to be surprises. Each bedroom is named after an ancestor and is decorated in period furnishings.
Every room has its own flair. You know, this is the French room because this family came from France.
Outside, the home's foundation has tough Arizona river rock and a copper roof that should last more than a century. But also outside, it's what you don't notice that's truly amazing. No wires. They're 8 miles away from standard utilities, so they've had to do for themselves.
We had to come up with our own power, telephone, internet connection, heating, cooling, everything. So this room contains all the brains for the lodge.
And everything electrical uses solar and wind power.
I think it's completely consistent with a log home because at the end of the day, you're using Mother Nature completely and you're not relying on fossil fuels.
But Mother Nature herself almost destroyed this log home. Just 2 years after moving in, An historic wildfire swept this part of Arizona. 400,000 acres were burned. 400 buildings destroyed. And it looked like the Worsleys' log home was next.
It was too big, it was too fast, it was too dangerous to be around.
News reports said the lodge was gone. But then the phone rang.
When I heard Bill say, it's still standing, it's not on fire, I think all of us cried.
Wildfire is about the only thing log homes cannot survive, and the Worsleys are stunned their home was spared.
This building is designed to be here for 500 years, and it's difficult to build something these days that has that kind of longevity.
And who says amazing kitchens can't be quirky? This one in Santa Barbara is, and you've got to see it to believe it. Kay and her husband, Brian Reed, who's a log home builder himself, went all out to design a kitchen with a huge wow factor.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's so wonderful to have all this space.
There's not one, but 2 islands topped with Idaho quartzite, which is also on the floor. And speaking of pears, the one sink here is an oversized copper beauty. The other is a shout out to a golden arrow, a sink in the style of an old mining pan. They saved money there, which is good, because the reclaimed wood on these cabinets cost a bundle.
The wood is Douglas fir. It was taken from a bridge in British Columbia, built in 1951. As you can see here, there's places where old fasteners were, and screws and bolts.
And while the salvaged wood has a great patina, it costs 4 times as much as the new stuff. But the couple's favorite purchases are upstairs. Their massive bathroom is big enough to fit a small car. What about this tub?
It's a cast iron double slipper tub, and we got it on the internet. And that part was easy, but getting it up the stairs was rather difficult.
And if the tub isn't big enough, the shower's gotta be. This walk-in shower could be in a locker room, a very stylish locker room, that is. This couple's house is so spectacular. Passers-by have been known to knock on the door and ask for a tour. And they wouldn't be sorry. There's no doubt about it. When log homeowners want to create something spectacular, they know how to do it.
My family and I just wanted to extend our sincerest thanks for looking out for our family's best interests while engineering, designing, and building our home. I don't know if you heard, but this year California experienced a devastating 6.3 earthquake. The epicenter was less than 7 miles from our ranch, and we were at ground zero, so of course I feared the worst. We ran inside our home to see what damage was done, and we were shocked to see that only 1 drinking glass had fallen. I inspected the entire log structure, including the foundation. Absolutely no damage. Everything the Pioneer people said that they would do, they did from start to finish. And the big plus, really did cost what they said it would. I knew I was buying a quality product, but I really didn't appreciate how good the home was until after the earthquake hit. We again thank you for looking out for our family's best interests. We sleep very well in our Pioneer log home.
Jeannie and I wanted to express our sincerest appreciation and thanks for building us not only our home, but a work of art that'll be shared for many generations. Joel, Peter, Martin, and everyone else who worked on our home are true craftsmen and artists of the finest caliber. Our experience with your company and the way we've been treated as clients has been over the top. Pioneer Log Homes of BC is the best.
Thanks again for all the work that you did and for going the extra mile to make our home look really unique. And of course, for putting it together without mishap. We really appreciate every single log, the hand peeling, all those extra notches put in to make it special. Your labor will bring us so much joy. It's so appreciated, and I'm sure that we're going to enjoy it for years to come. Also, thank you for the hospitality that you showed us when we visited you in your home in Williams Lake. Tell Peter hi again from us and that we think the world of him. And I wanted to share this as well. A neighbor came by and said that he saw a big problem with our house. I asked him, well, what is it? He said, well, the house is just too beautiful to be hidden in the woods and should be out for everyone to enjoy. Thought you'd like that.
I was wondering if you could do me a huge favor. Would you please tell anyone and everyone that had anything to do with the building of our home, thank you? It is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. It is better than my greatest expectations. I was able to be there the first day that they stacked the logs, but the second day I had to go to work. When I got home that afternoon, they were just about finished. I was so happy and pleased, I started to cry. The folks at Pioneer Log Homes of BC went over the top for us. We love each and every one of you. Thank you again for your craftsmanship and your integrity.
I'm writing to express to you and your company my compliments on the log frame and the log post and beam package that was delivered to Belle Island, Washington for Steve and Erica. It truly is a superior and unique project. Everyone involved deserves our congratulations on a job very well done. I'd like to take the opportunity to also extend my particular congratulations and appreciation to Joel and Mark, who were on site for the reassembly of the frame. Joel displayed professionalism in every way with a continued positive attitude and the superior acumen that allowed for easy problem solving, a smooth erection of the log frame. He was wonderful. In my opinion, Joel represented your company in the best way possible. He took personal ownership of the project, and the care that he gave every detail was surpassed by far anything I'd ever seen. As a person with 34 years of building experience, I've worked with all kinds of projects, crews, owners, architects, and subcontractors, and your company, as well as Joel, stand out as one of the top organizations that I have ever worked with. Let me know anytime what I can do for such a fine group of people. I'd love to help out. I'd be pleased to recommend your company to anyone should the opportunity arise.
Your log work is better than we could have expected. From quality craftsmanship to service to information to providing more than you say from the beginning. The labor and craftsmanship in the log work is so impressive, we cannot begin to tell you how happy we are.
We wanted to thank you for making our dream home become reality. We never could have imagined a home so beautiful. Please let all your folks know how much we appreciate what's come before us. We're truly grateful and blessed to have met your company.
You folks are in the business of making dreams come true and bringing a lot of happiness to all you serve. I hope each person involved in our project realizes the appreciation we feel as homeowners.
Thank you so much for our absolutely beautiful log home. We feel both your product and the craftsmanship are absolutely outstanding. And what a pleasure it was watching the Pioneer crew assemble the logs like orchestrating an opera. And it all went so smoothly. They really know their stuff. We'd highly recommend Pioneer Log Homes of British Columbia to anyone.
Rumor has it you're going to be coming to one of the log home shows in Tennessee soon. If so, it's just a few hours drive to our house from there, and we'd love to show you what we built. Sydney and I would love to have you visit and hear your comments. We'll send some pics soon. It's looking real nice, far exceeding our expectations.
it's even harder to believe that I'm just now getting around to sending you the photos that you requested. We absolutely love our cabin. We love the feel of it as soon as we get there. We've taken many family and friends, and they just rave about the beauty of the logs, the craftsmanship, as well as the entire quality of the cabin. Thank you again for helping us achieve our perfect getaway. From our family to yours, thank you.
We received the Edmonton Log and Cabin Show brochure in the mail today, and oh, what fun to see our little home on the cover. Thank you endlessly for all you've done for us. I recently retired from my full-time job, and Libby has quit hers as well, and we're immersed in the blessings of your craft and his hand in our little home on the Raggeds. We will never be able to thank you all enough for what you've done for us. We love our little home. We wish to thank you for making our dream home become reality. We never could have imagined a home so beautiful. Please let all your folks know how much we appreciate what has come before us. We are truly grateful and blessed to have met your company.
We wanted to thank you for your craftsmanship and quality, and thank you for all of your help in organizing our log home for Switzerland. But most of all, we wanted to thank you for helping our dream of having a log home come true. You made it possible. Now we can send best wishes from our log home to yours from across the world. We're so happy in our Pioneer log home from Canada, so thank you to all the Pioneer family.
Thank you for inviting us into your home and the welcome you gave to all of us. We haven't met your brother, Keith, yet, but he is planning a trip down to see us. Donna, you have been so easy to talk with. Your design, professionalism, and your never-ending understanding of livability and structure. I feel like I have such good support with your company in all areas. Through this whole process, it has been so apparent right from the start. I definitely made the right decision to go with Pioneer Log Homes of BC.
I just wanted to let you know that your house performed beautifully, and all of the money that I paid those cute Mennonite guys to screw on the roof and the fascia was worth every penny. This house didn't even groan, even though I did. Talk to you soon. Love you all from us in Missouri.
Words cannot describe how beautiful and wonderful our newly erected log home is. Adam Jensen and his guys have been great. We can't believe the bear you sent as a gift. What a wonderful surprise. He will greet all of our visitors as they drive up to our new home. Our experience with Pioneer has been unequaled in our history of dealing with companies. You guys are simply the best. We have and will recommend to anyone that'll listen. We will send another note shortly, as Carol would like to thank you with her own thoughts. Beat, Sam, and the yard guys have done an exceptional job on each and every log. Carol said that she recognized each individual log from our closely studied pictures as each was placed by the crane and the Jensen crew. I think we've touched and gone over every log and all the beautiful details all over the house. The post and beam upstairs is equally remarkable. The translation from the plans to the logs has been inspired. I can see the vision and design of Roy and Andre and the final product in ways I couldn't imagine. When we had our bull session with Roy, Gary, and Andre and were throwing out ideas and listening to suggestions from you guys, little did we suspect what a difference they would make in the final product. You guys knew and gave good advice. It's like when you counsel teenagers. You can tell them what they should do from your experience and offer advice, but it's only after the situation plays out that they'll tell you your advice was good and that you were right. Boy, are you guys right in your advice. I've been telling people that the log home is so beautiful that I'm embarrassed by it. It looks like a log mansion, not a log house. We definitely have neighbors with log envy right now. Even after seeing a lot of pictures of the log structure, we were shocked and awed by the size and quality of the logs. Andre was right. The home looks better in person than in pictures. We'll continue to write to you guys as the project progresses. We can't thank you enough for our new log home.
We hope that you're enjoying good health and that you're doing well. Many thanks for your Christmas card, which we received last week. You have all of our sympathy for your support of Camp Patriot. We thank people and organizations like yourselves that step up and help others. The whole free world should be proud of these men who fight for our freedom and try to stop terrorism.
We just wanted to thank you for the wonderful job you all did on our home. When they were setting that first tower log, Gloria and I both had tears in our eyes. Words couldn't explain what we felt through the whole process with your firm. Andre, you told us upon your first visit to our property how all this was going to play out. You provided sound advice and professional opinions that have got us to this day. The house is absolutely fabulous and we love you guys. Your craftsmanship and quality is outstanding, and that includes all the people in Pioneer that we've dealt with. We couldn't have asked for nicer people and such a professional organization. Peter, you are a true artist and a wonderful human being. This house is as much your house as it is ours. You built the log package like it was your own. Thank you. We love our new home. It is beyond our imagination. You should all be very proud to be part of such a wonderful company. We know we feel very blessed to have one of your works of art.
There's something so funny that we need to share with you. Some guy just stopped into the house and man, did he have log envy. Apparently he'd just received delivery of his milled log kit of 10-inch logs. And then he heard about our house, so he decided he'd stop by. Well, he was wandering around my Pioneer log home with his jaw on the floor. Not kidding. He was so impressed with the hand craftsmanship and, of course, the beautiful Western red cedar logs. I can tell you at that moment, he wished that he knew about the folks at Pioneer before he started.
Just a note to say thank you for all you did on our home. It came out beautifully. You exceeded my expectations, and that was hard to accomplish. I can't begin to tell you how wonderful everything looks. Sean did a great job putting it back together again. He is an impressive person. Thanks again for all you put into our home. We love it.
I am writing on behalf of those friends who dined with you today. This was a very generous end to a marvelous day up in your beautiful country. The visit with your family and your passion at Pioneer Loghomes of British Columbia opened our eyes to a part of Canada that we knew very little of. So thank you for answering our questions and giving up your Saturday afternoon to spend time with us. This was a fitting end to a very special visit to Canada. We're so glad that we met a special friend of Phil and Mary's. We wish you continued success with your company, and we thank you so much for your generosity on behalf of those people who've given more than we can fully comprehend.
At a log home show in Scottsdale, Arizona, we met Larry George and Brian Reed of Pioneer Loghomes of BC. My wife and I fell in love with their homes and, with their help, designed our log home. Our home arrived on November 19th from Canada. Ever since then, work has commenced on our home and it's now nearly finished. Adam Jensen has been there from the beginning and lived right on site finishing our home. This man has helped me get the permits, get the foundation in, and done nearly all the finishing work on our cabin. I cannot really describe how well our cabin's turned out. Adam and his crew are true craftsmen and have been very creative. The quality of work couldn't be better. This cabin has become a dream come true for my family and myself. Working with these guys from Pioneer and the Jensens has been a lot of fun, and I'd recommend these guys to anyone. These men really love their work, and it shows in the finished product. We appreciate Pioneer Loghomes of BC. Thank you.
We can't thank you enough for all of your talent and your hard work in constructing our beautiful cedar home. I'm sure we're going to think of you often as we marvel at the craftsmanship for years to come. And the people at Pioneer Loghomes of British Columbia really are the best. And our float planes sitting out front of our beautiful log home, you should see what a beautiful setting for an outstanding lifestyle. Of course, set to reality by your company's hard work.
We wish to thank everyone for the outstanding post and beam house you delivered to us. Also for the professionalism your entire company presented, and for the personal, never wavering attention, advice, and patience that you gave. From sales and design to delivery, your attention to detail in everything you do was continuously and utterly perfect. It was, and always is, a pleasure working with all of you. Your product, the Post and Beam, was far beyond anything we've ever imagined it to be like. The beauty of it simply blew us away. If anyone ever craves to hear my advice on a Post and Beam house, I tell them 3 things. Choose cedar, allow extra space during design for all the forest you'll put in your house, and go with Pioneer Log Homes of BC.
Our new Pioneer Log Home is truly spectacular. We're happy beyond belief. Our utmost compliments to Brian and the crew. I have never seen such professionalism and dedication to a craft. They were patient in spite of the not the best crane operator in the West problem. We absolutely can't wait to be living there. We were certainly the talk of the community when it went up. I swear if we'd charged admission for tours, we'd be rich. Everyone that drove by wanted to stop and look and just really couldn't believe how beautiful it was. Again, thanks so much to all of you who've made our dream come true. You've treated us like family and taken so much time and care to make sure that we have exactly what we wanted, and we truly do. So thank you, thank you, thank you all. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much to all of you.
We really had a great time. I was disappointed, though, that the show didn't have more of you and your guys. There were lots of wonderful stories that could have been told, but such is TV, I suppose. My family and I will treasure the experience forever. We continue to spend time out at Camp Tanglewood. My dad is coming to help with the rickety old log cabin that was back in the woods a bit. I can't wait for him to see your work.
It's hard to believe that we've been in our cabin for almost 3 years. But it's even harder to believe that I'm just now getting around to sending you photos that you requested so long ago. Sorry. We love our cabin. We love the feel of it when we go there. We've taken many family and friends, and they all rave about the beauty of the logs and the craftsmanship, as well as the entire quality of the cabin. Thank you again for helping us achieve our perfect getaway from our family to yours. Thank you.
I wanted to take this opportunity to personally thank Pioneer Log Homes of BC for the excellent work providing the log homes for the BC Parks Olympic reception cabins. When BC Parks were planning this project, we wanted to have a unique display of the many special places in BC that visitors to the Olympics could enjoy. Pioneer understood our vision and provided us with buildings that exceeded our expectations. From the Minister of Parks on down, everyone was very impressed with the look and the workmanship of the cabins. Many people were drawn to the carvings outside the cabins, which you provided as an added feature. It was clear that you understood the opportunity presented to us by the Olympics and did your best to ensure that BC was showcased in a special light. I've enjoyed working with you and your staff, and I think that you've done an admirable job of listening to our requests and providing solutions to meet our needs.
Just wanted to let you know that this old log home you had built for us just withstood 2 tornadoes and 1 hit of straight-line winds that topped 90 miles per hour. Boy, did we have a night here last night. Started about 5:30 p.m. and didn't quit until 4:30 in the morning. Those winds, they just kept a-coming. Unfortunately, one woman was killed in Stratford when her house blew away, and then another was killed just 4 miles from where we live when her mobile home turned over. We're fine. We didn't even have much debris. We feel so fortunate, and we want to thank you for a home that not only is magnificent, but gives us peace of mind, too.
Thank you for allowing us into your private life to see the passion that you put into these homes. Even something as little as not referring to the past homes you built as the Flagstaff home or the Smith home, but John and Mary's home. This reflects the personal attention to each home as not just another job. Now, if you notice, I never once used the word house. The word house is defined as one's living quarters, while home is the social unit formed by a family living together, relaxed and comfortable in harmony with the surroundings. The name Pioneer Log Homes of BC is most appropriate because you're not building houses, but homes. I told your team that my desire is to build a retreat for our family members to come stay and feel welcome. I was sure when I signed the contract that Pioneer would build us the best log cabin available. After this visit, I know in my heart that you will build us the best log home for our family and many generations to come. Thank you again for your hospitality and the opportunity to spend time with each and every one of you.